My thanks. You have honored me by taking the time.
Yeah. Get to the point.
My sincerest apologies, of course. Speaking to my mistress, I have heard you're running with Miss Cujo in the election. I humbly request you confirm this detail.
Yep.
How unfortunate. Master had openly expressed his displeasure towards you. He was baffled you would dare make such a move, that you should choose to further impede Yuki's progress, even after abandoning the Suo name.
Really? That old bastard. He told me if I left, I would be nothing more than a stranger to him. Claimed I wouldn't be allowed to call myself Yuki's brother anymore. Now he's gonna act like we're family? I don't want to hear about it, old man. Okay, then. So I assume he sent you here in his place to make sure what he heard was true?
Not so. I ask of my own accord. As my mistress's loyal aide, it's my responsibility to investigate. I must assess what threat you would pose.
Devoted as ever. Never gets old.
You understand. This came as a shock to me. I truly believed you would never do something to cause Yuki grief, and yet we've arrived here. Please confirm, was my trust in you misplaced?
I don't know, but I'm sure not running out of some misplaced spite for Yuki. It's unfortunate, but this is just how things happen to work out.
Whatever your reasoning may be, the fact remains that you are now on opposing ends. Is it so important to you, running with Miss Cujo over my mistress? Is it worth your effort, knowing your actions serve to betray your own flesh and blood?
Yeah. I already promised to do everything in my power to ensure Alya wins. I can't back down.
How unusual for you to give such passionate support. Is it because you harbor special feelings for
Nope.
her?
I'm doing this for no other reason than I want to. So I've got a message for Gramps. Don't bother Yuki about me anymore. If he has something to say, then tell him he can say it straight to my face.
Yes, of course, I shall. And if it's no trouble, I have another question. May I trust that through this, while you stand in opposition to her, your love for my mistress remains the same?
Always. She's the most important person in the world to me, no matter what. That fact hasn't changed. Take care of her. You have to, when I can.
You can count on me. I'm grateful to hear your thoughts on this matter, difficult though it is. Now if you'll excuse me.
Well, damn. Think I disappointed her.
Ta-da! Check out the smoking hot babes we got here. So, take your pick, Masachica.
I'm not really that big into idol culture.
Bro, quit sounding like such an old fart. Just pick who you think is cute.
Fine, if I must. Well, out of the girls on here, the one in blue.
Wow. It's good to know that's your type. She kind of looks like Cujo's big sis.
Does she?
No way.
Now that you mention it, I do kind of see a resemblance. Do you always have a thing for girls that look like Maria, my dude?
No, not really. And Masha's got a boyfriend anyway.
So things would be different if she were single?
Hold up, Masha? When did that happen? You making moves on a taken girl?
Not a chance. She just asked me to call her that. I'll have you know I've never even looked at her that way.
You think this befits your office? Should a student council member be bringing something like that to school?
No, but Takashi was the one who brought this with him today. I swear.
Then reprimand him.
Right.
Okay, moving on. You ever thought about what it would be like to go out with Suo?
Not happening. Couldn't be further from my type.
How so?
How can I put this? Forget it. I just want a girlfriend who I can also see as my best friend before all that other stuff.
You good, man? You're red.
I'm not! Another thing. Her smile. It's gotta be cute enough she can light up a whole room.
It would suck to date a girl with cold eyes. How can you deal with distance like that?
And who wouldn't want someone cheerful to help them through the day?
We need to watch what we talk about. I think we're upsetting Olya.
Huh?
Мне наплевать. У меня свои друзья. Ничего.
Let's hype her up for a little bit now. I got this, my bro.
Nah, bros! If she's as pretty as Alya, her personality could suck for all I care.
Not helping, bro!
Oh? Well, that's good to know. Lovely to hear your thoughts. And it's such a relief. I'm so glad my appearance can make up for my insufferable personality.
Hey, calm down. We're not saying that.
I'll be taking this. Goodbye.
Come in. As you wish.
Well, you satisfied?
Yes, I had no cause for concern. My master is still the man I've always idolized.
I'm glad to hear it. What did my bro say?
Despite my protests, he would not rescind his promise to be Miss Cujo's vice president.
Figured as much.
Furthermore, he entrusted me with a message intended for the master, claiming if he has something to say, he should say it straight to his face.
Wow, sounds like he's throwing down. Well, I'm glad. It means he's as serious as he should be.
Yes, it was such a masculine claim. I was worried my ovaries would explode.
Oh, of course, but they didn't really, right?
No.
On that note, and you know I'd never want to pry, but you haven't fallen in love with my big brother or anything crazy like that, have you?
That is correct, madam. I feel nothing romantic for him. I worship him in the same way that I worship you. But I would never seek emotional validation.
If that's all, good.
I am well aware of my place, and believe it would be an overstep to seek the title of girlfriend. I merely wish to be a tool that he may handle however he sees fit.
Slow down, that's BDSM territory.
I must apologize, madam. BDSM. What does that mean?
Oh, well you see, it's a compliment. It stands for the best damn suo made.
Thank you for explaining. In that case, I will continue to practice my BDSM to properly service you.
There's no way that phrasing was unintentional.
And mistress, there's one last thing.
Yeah? What?
Master Masachika said something of you. By his words, the fact has not changed that you are the most important person in his world. Are you all right?
Close one there. I was a second away from screaming out my love toward my big brother for the entire school to hear. Yeesh. There he goes. That cutie always knows how to pull at my heartstrings. With that said, it appears his resolve hasn't wavered one bit. Excellent. This is finally getting interesting. I didn't think Alya could put up much of a fight by herself.
Among the first-year students, your rise to presidency is seen as a foregone conclusion. And while I hate to sound too blunt, Miss Cujo is looked down upon. The constituents remark that she transferred here after your reign was set, so they see her as naive. She does not know your strength.
Wow, merciless. So, then how does my beloved brother plan to turn this disaster of a campaign in the right direction?
You seem to be having fun.
Because I am. It's the long-anticipated battle. I can test my mettle against the greatest prodigy of the Suo family. Yes, I finally get to crawl out of my brother's shadow as he comes at me with everything that he's got. And he's found a formidable partner to boot. It's more than enough to get my blood flowing. I hear my heart pounding. Let them bring their forces to bear. Let's go. I want to battle you at your strongest. Let me ask, Ayano.
How may I serve, mistress?
How did that sound, huh? Seemed like a good final boss monologue. I raise.
Count me out. I fold.
Oh no, already? I was only trying to bluff through the round, and to think I didn't even have a pair in my hand.
Ah! Looks like she got you, Alya. But it was a good effort anyway.
Anyone would have a tricky time playing against Suo like this.
Poker is a battle of wits, and Yuki's a seasoned general.
Yeah, I'm sure that's part of it, but also, I feel like Alia can be too easy to read.
Hey, Sarashina?
Oh.
The rest of us were keeping that thought to ourselves.
Oh, sorry about that.
It seems to me little Cujo doesn't have much of a poker face. I had kinda assumed she'd be better at keeping her emotions concealed. On the contrary, it looks like her older sister's the one who's tough to get a lock on.
Yeah, agreed.
I feel the same way. I can never tell what's going on in her head. But she's such a sweet girl, almost comically nice at times. Every once in a while, though, she'll do something strange I don't understand.
Definitely has a unique air to her.
Maybe she's just a ditz?
Again, I didn't want to say it.
My bad.
Miss Sarashima, may I provide a refill for your drink?
You seriously scared the crap out of me there.
Still working on mine. I'm good for now.
I will wait patiently.
You didn't make a sound when you walked behind us. Is that a skill you had to learn working for the Suo house?
Yes, I learned it from my grandparents.
Oh?
Her grandparents also used to work for Yuki's family a long time ago.
Wow. So your parents too?
Not at all. My mother and father both work in offices.
Oh? They're not servants?
They're not. I chose this out of admiration for my grandparents. It's not like going into the family business or anything.
Right. In that case, how long have you been serving the Suo house?
There was no specific date this began. It didn't start as a profession. If you wonder when I began